Well, hello, YouTube. Day number 66 of 100 Questions with Jesus. It's been a while, but I wanted to get back to you folks and talk to you a little bit more about the 100 questions that I've picked that Jesus was asking us. Every time Jesus asked a question, he was invoking a response. And so I wanted to share those with you so that you could gather the same wisdom as I, or even different wisdom from those questions. And the question today comes out of Luke 22:27. The question that deals with servant leadership. Servant leadership is something you probably hear a lot about today. A lot of leaders are discovering that the best way to lead people is to serve them. And that means if you serve your people and you make your people important enough that you spend time to try and make their job easier, and you remove obstacles for them, and you take on that attitude of humility with them, that you gain a tremendous amount of loyalty. Jesus understood this. In fact, he gave the analogy of in heaven that, you know, it's way different than it is here on earth. On earth, we think that the person that is doing the serving is the lowly, and the person that is being served is the greatest. But in heaven, he says, it's not like that. In heaven, it is the servant that is seen as the greatest, and the one that is being served. So, and this is just a beautiful analogy. And if we could live this way, we would have pretty likely a perfect world. And I know we don't have that, and I know we won't have that until Jesus himself returns. But it is something that we should look at very closely, because it could mean the difference in your family, in your company, or anywhere else where you have to lead an organization. If you take on the attitude of a servant, you'll gain much loyalty. So let me read the verse here now. So this is Luke 22:27. Now it's out of the King James, so it's a little bit different, and it's older English, but I'll run through it after to make it easier. For whether is greater, he that sitteth at meat, or he that serveth? Is not he that sitteth at meat? But I am among you he that serveth. So right there again, he's giving the analogy that who's greater, the one sitting at the table being served, or the one that serveth? And he's, again, changing the whole way that we think. It's not you that's sitting at the table being served that's the greatest. It's the one that is serving you. And when you lead an organization or a company or anything that you're leading, when you take on that attitude that you're willing to do what is necessary to help those that you are leading, it just creates a great situation. I run my own team of salespeople, and my salespeople are coming to me all the time. Can you do this? Can you do that? And can you do? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. How can I help? And because that's my job. My job is to remove obstacles for them, to encourage them, and to take on that attitude of being able to make it easy for them to get better, make it easy for them to do the things that I've asked them to do. And so I want to encourage you to really absorb that mindset. Instead of always thinking that others should do for you, take on that attitude of a servant that prefers others before yourself, and gets up and gets the water for everybody, or gets up and serves others. It's a great humbling experience, but it's also beautiful in what it does for those that you're leading. So I hope this has been helpful to you today. I look forward to seeing you on day 67. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next time. Take care.